In the realm of unique and insightful perspectives on philosophy, one individual stands tall, challenging prevailing ideologies and delving deep into the intricate web of human existence. Søren Kierkegaard. Born in the year 1813 in the vibrant city of Copenhagen, Denmark, Kierkegaard found himself immersed in the world of philosophical thought from a tender age. His father, a man profoundly inclined towards philosophy, regularly engaged in thoughtful discussions and readings, nurturing the young Kierkegaard's intellectual curiosity. As he blossomed into adulthood, Kierkegaard eagerly pursued studies in both philosophy and theology at the University of Copenhagen. However, he soon found himself disenchanted with the historical and philosophical works that he encountered, perceiving them as detached from the tangible realities of human experience, lacking in depth and authenticity. This discontent would come to shape the trajectory of Kierkegaard's philosophical journey. Angst and the human existential dilemma. Amongst Kierkegaard's most significant contributions to philosophy is his exploration of angst, or existential anxiety. In his seminal work, The Concept of Anxiety, he explores this unique human experience, offering deep insights into the nature of our existence. For Kierkegaard, angst is not synonymous with the anxiety disorders diagnosed by medical professionals. Rather, it represents a profound response to the fundamental uncertainties and unknowns that permeate our lives. Confronting our shadows. Kierkegaard challenges us to reflect upon our existential reality, highlighting how from the moment of birth, we find ourselves in a world brimming with unpredictability and endless possibilities. We face situations, make choices, and confront dilemmas that evoke a deep unease within us. It is this acknowledgement of life's vastness, the immensity of the unknown, and the weighty responsibility that comes with our freedom that defines angst for Kierkegaard. Fears of the unknown. He posits that angst is more than a psychological state. It is a call to philosophical and existential inquiry, prompting us to question our very being and confront the limits of our knowledge. We face the mysteries of life, the inevitability of death, the uncertainty of our future, and the inherent paradoxes of our nature. According to Kierkegaard, it is our conscious awareness, our capacity for self-reflection, and acknowledgement of our subjectivity that bring about angst. This self-awareness brings with it a profound tension between our desire for certainty and the inherent ambiguity of our existence. We crave stability and security, yet we are met with the reality that life is ever-changing and absolute certainty is unattainable. Kierkegaard's philosophy offers a profound insight into the interplay between anxiety, freedom, and the pursuit of a meaningful life, famously stating, "Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom." Inherent uncertainty of decisions. He highlights how in every moment of our lives, we are faced with choices and possess the freedom to shape our destinies. Yet, this freedom is not without its burdens. It carries a profound sense of responsibility. We must bear the consequences of our actions, a realization that can invoke a deep sense of anxiety. Kierkegaard saw modern life as fraught with constant anxiety, as we are inundated with choices, overwhelmed by information, and challenged to make decisions that align with our goals. The weight of these decisions can be paralyzing, as we hope our choices will quell our existential anxieties, despite there being no certainty of such an outcome. Harnessing anxiety for personal greatness. Contrary to perceiving anxiety as wholly negative, Kierkegaard saw it as an indispensable part of life, a profound experience with the potential to fuel our personal and existential development. He believed our response to anxiety and the choices we make in its presence determine whether we live a life of fulfillment or fall into a pit of despair and emptiness. Kierkegaard introduces passion as a tool to navigate and transcend anxiety. He understood that anxiety could transform into a force for personal growth and self-realization through the pursuit of passion. Passion, in his philosophy, is the catalyst for infusing our lives with purpose, vitality, and profound fulfillment. It could take various forms: love, creativity, personal growth, career pursuits, or ideologies. Personal truth and authenticity. However, Kierkegaard emphasizes the importance of these passions being rooted in subjective truth. This concept refers to the truth that holds personal significance and authenticity for each individual, a truth that resonates within the core of our being. He encourages a departure from external standards, urging us to delve into our subjectivity to find the passions that align with our unique values and aspirations. He eloquently states, "The crucial thing is to find a truth which is truth for me, to find the idea for which I am willing to live and die." These words encapsulate his philosophy, highlighting the necessity of embracing subjective truth and the existential dedication required to pursue personal significance. Kierkegaard acknowledges that the pursuit of subjective truth involves moving beyond objective reasoning and intellectual certainty. It requires a leap of faith, a deep trust in the authenticity of our experiences, perspectives, and aspirations. This leap is both emotional and existential, demanding that we embrace uncertainty and confront the anxieties arising from challenging collective beliefs. Navigating anxiety and embracing action. While anxiety can cloud our judgment and hinder progress, Kierkegaard asserts that succumbing to it and embracing inaction only leads to despair and a fragmented existence. He recognized that unaddressed anxiety could lead to stagnation, disconnecting us from life's vibrancy. Confronting anxiety, facing its discomfort, and taking action despite it are crucial. Kierkegaard believed that growth and self-realization require moving beyond our anxieties, acknowledging the risks and uncertainties of life, but refusing to be paralyzed by them. Anxiety, although uncomfortable, can guide us toward areas of personal growth and transformation. At the heart of Kierkegaard's philosophy is the understanding that developing the self is intrinsically linked to our ability to face existential anxiety. He believed that true self-realization and meaning come from embracing life's uncertainties, taking leaps of faith, and resisting societal conformity and distractions that hinder personal growth. Kierkegaard acknowledged that the journey towards self-realization is uncomfortable, requiring us to face existential anxieties and embrace the complexities of human existence. Engaging with anxiety sets us on a path of self-discovery, self-questioning, and the relentless pursuit of personal authenticity. Kierkegaard's legacy and the challenge for modern existence. Søren Kierkegaard's exploration of anxiety, existential uncertainty, and the pursuit of subjective truth stands as a monumental contribution to philosophical thought. His ideas challenge us to question, reflect, and take action despite the inherent anxieties of life. In a modern world characterized by endless choices, societal pressures, and the constant quest for certainty, Kierkegaard's philosophy serves as a reminder of the importance of authenticity, passion, and the courage to confront existential anxieties head-on. By embracing our anxieties, pursuing passions grounded in subjective truth, and taking action in the face of uncertainty, we forge a path toward personal greatness and a life filled with profound meaning. Søren Kierkegaard's philosophy invites us to engage deeply with our existence, navigate our anxieties, and rise to the challenge of living authentically in a complex world. In doing so, we honor his legacy and embody the spirit of existential inquiry, facing life's uncertainties with courage, passion, and an unwavering commitment to personal authenticity. Until next time, please stay safe and pray for peace.